Every heartbeat is a countdown. Every breath one less than the last. Have you ever stood in a hospital hallway, watching someone you love struggle to breathe? The sound of the heart monitor fading. The silence that follows that moment when you realize nothing can buy you another heartbeat. But what if I told you that life, real, vibrant life, could be extended by something as simple as what you put in your hand every morning? Not a pill. Not a secret medicine. Just 5 kinds of nuts, nature's most powerful life-extending foods. Today, you'll discover how eating these 5 nuts every day can add up to 10 more years to your life. Backed by Harvard, UCLA, and National Cancer Institute studies, these tiny foods can protect your heart, brain, and cells from the silent killers inside you. And before we go deeper, I want to thank you for being here. If you care about your health, your family, and your future, make sure you subscribe right now. Because this channel is where we talk about the small, simple habits that can change everything. Your body, your years, your destiny. Now ask yourself, if one handful of food could decide whether you live 10 years longer or die 10 years sooner, which would you choose? Let's find out. Before we dive into the first nut, let me ask you something. Where are you listening from right now? Is it morning, afternoon, or late at night? I love reading your answers in the comments. It reminds me how far this message can reach. Because every listener, every heartbeat that's still here, means there's still time to change the ending of your story. So take a second, tell me where you are, and let's begin. The first nut is the almond, the silent guardian of your heart. According to a 2015 Harvard School of Public Health study, people who ate a handful of almonds daily had up to a 35% lower risk of heart disease. That's not just a number, that's millions of lives saved by something as small as a handful of food. Why? Because almonds are loaded with vitamin E, magnesium, and antioxidants that sweep away the toxic cholesterol sticking to your artery walls. They act like tiny cleaners, keeping your blood vessels open and your heart young. Think about it: every time you reach for chips, cookies, or another late-night snack, your arteries tighten, your blood thickens, your heart works harder. And one day, it stops. But every time you choose almonds instead, you're making a different choice: a longer heartbeat, a steadier pulse, a step away from the grave. Heart disease is the leading cause of death, taking one life every 36 seconds around the world. It's not a statistic, it's someone's father, someone's mother, someone's child. And maybe, it could be you, if you don't start fighting back now. So, the next time you open your pantry, remember, a handful of almonds isn't just a snack, it's medicine from nature. A shield against death, and a quiet promise of longevity. And if this message speaks to you, share it with someone you love. Because one small choice could protect another heartbeat, maybe theirs. And if you want to keep learning the truth about how small habits can save your life, make sure you stay with this channel. Your next heartbeat might just thank you for it. Now, are you ready to meet the next nut, the one that guards your brain and keeps your memories alive? Your heart keeps you alive. But your brain defines who you are. Your memories, your laughter, your love, everything that makes you lives inside that fragile organ. And yet, most people are slowly starving their brains without even realizing it. Every night of poor sleep, every fast food meal, every stressful day chips away at your neurons. Until one day, you forget where you put your keys. Then you forget your way home. And finally, you forget the people who once meant everything to you. But there's one food that could protect your brain for decades: the walnut. These tiny, brain-shaped nuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, the same nutrient found in fish oil, proven to strengthen neural connections and reduce inflammation in the brain. In a 2020 UCLA study, adults who ate walnuts regularly showed better memory, faster cognitive processing, and slower signs of brain aging compared to those who didn't. It's almost poetic, isn't it? The nut that looks like a brain actually feeds your brain. But let me ask you this: how often do you feed your mind what it truly needs? You give your phone a charge every night, but when was the last time you recharged your brain? Your mind runs your entire body. Lose it, and you lose yourself. So if you want to stay sharp, focused, and present for the people who love you, start with walnuts. A handful a day can improve blood flow to the brain, help manage Alzheimer's risk, and even boost mood through increased serotonin production. And if you're listening right now, I want to hear from you. What helps you keep your mind clear and strong? Is it meditation, reading, walking, or maybe just a few quiet minutes with your thoughts? Share your answer in the comments below, because your tip might help someone else protect their memories. 2. Walnuts aren't just food. They're protection for your identity, your memories, your legacy. Feed your brain today, so that tomorrow, you still remember why life is worth living. Next, we'll meet the nut that fuels your energy and your blood, the one that can make you feel alive from the inside out. You've protected your heart. You've guarded your brain. Now, let's talk about your energy, the invisible fire that keeps everything moving. Because what good is a long life if you're too tired to live it? Too weak to walk, too drained to laugh, too exhausted to even care? I once met a man named Richard, 58 years old, father of 3. He used to wake up every morning feeling dizzy, his hands cold, his legs heavy. Doctors told him his cholesterol was off the charts, his blood too thick to flow properly. He tried pills, diets, everything, but nothing worked for long. Until one day, he replaced his afternoon chips with a handful of pistachios, just that. 3 months later, his doctor smiled for the first time and said, "Richard, your blood is clean again." That's the power of pistachios, the little green sparks of life. Studies from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition show that eating pistachios daily can lower bad cholesterol LDL, raise good cholesterol HDL, and improve blood vessel elasticity, meaning your veins stay flexible, your circulation stays young, and your body runs on clean fuel. These nuts are rich in B vitamins, iron, and plant-based protein, all crucial for producing red blood cells, your body's oxygen carriers. Without them, your blood thickens, your energy drops, and your organs suffocate in silence. Maybe you've felt it before, the heavy fatigue that won't go away. You wake up tired, you move slower, your chest feels tight after a short walk. You think it's just age. But often, it's your blood crying out for help. And pistachios answer that cry. They help your blood flow freely, your lungs breathe deeper, and your energy return like a wave of new life. Even your skin glows differently when your circulation improves, because inside, your body is finally alive again. Tell me something? When was the last time you felt truly full of energy, not caffeine, not sugar, but real, natural energy? Comment below and let's talk about it. Because if you can remember that feeling, you can get it back. Every handful of pistachios is a promise: stronger blood, cleaner arteries, longer life. It's not magic, it's science. And it's one more reason why nature will always outsmart the lab. If this message gives you even a spark of hope, share it with someone you care about. You never know whose energy might fade tomorrow, and who might need this small reminder today. And if you want to keep learning how to build a body that lasts, follow this channel, stay close, and let's keep that fire burning together. Up next, we'll meet the nut that's not just powerful, but life-saving, the one scientists call the natural cancer fighter. From deep inside the Amazon rainforest comes a silent protector, the Brazil nut. Nature's hidden shield against cancer. Cancer doesn't warn you. It grows quietly, feeding on stress, toxins, and neglect. Until one day, it takes what you love most: your health, your time, your people. But science has found something remarkable. Inside each Brazil nut lies selenium, a mineral that helps your body repair DNA, destroy free radicals, and stop cancer cells before they grow. Studies from the National Institutes of Health and Harvard Medical School confirm that higher selenium levels are linked to lower risks of prostate, breast, and colon cancer. And get this, just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts a day can supply your body with all the selenium it needs. It's not about eating more, it's about eating smart. Too much selenium can harm you, but the right amount can protect you. Balance, that's nature's rule. A woman named Clara once told me her story. She had a long family history of cancer, and every checkup filled her with fear. Her doctor suggested adding selenium to her diet, so she began eating 2 Brazil nuts each morning. Months later, her blood tests showed improved antioxidant levels and reduced inflammation markers. Her doctor said, "Whatever you're doing, keep doing it." For the first time in years, Clara said she felt safe, like she had some control again. That's what this is really about: taking back control before disease decides for you. If you've lost someone to cancer, you know that silence it leaves behind. Don't wait for that moment to act. Protect yourself while you still can. Tell me in the comments. Who are you protecting? Whose face comes to mind when you think about living longer, stronger, and free from disease? Write their name. Because remembering why you fight keeps you fighting. And if this message gives you hope, share it with someone you care about. You never know whose life a simple habit might save. Follow this channel for more ways to defend your body, your mind, and your future. Because health isn't luck, it's what you choose every day. Next, we'll close this journey a reflection on how 5 simple nuts can protect every part of you, and maybe add 10 more years to your life. You've made it to the end. And that already says something about you. That you care about your life, your body, and your future. We've traveled through 5 powerful gifts from nature. Almonds, the guardians of your heart. Walnuts, the protectors of your brain. Pistachios, the lifeblood of your energy. Cashews, the builders of strength and muscle. And Brazil nuts, the silent fighters that guard you from cancer. 5 small things. But together, they could add years to your life, not just longer years, but better years. Years with sharper memory. Years with steady heartbeat. Years with laughter, energy, and the people you love still around you. Because the truth is, most people don't die from old age. They die from neglect. From waiting too long to care. From believing that health is something they can fix later. But later doesn't always come. So start now. 1 handful a day. 1 better choice each morning. That's all it takes to change everything. I want to thank you truly for staying until the end. Your time means something, and I don't take it lightly. Now I want to hear from you. Where are you listening from? Morning or midnight, city or countryside? Tell me in the comments below. Let's build a community of people who refuse to let their health fade quietly. If this series opened your eyes or gave you even 1 reason to fight for your health, share it. Send it to someone who needs a reminder that their body still deserves care. And if you haven't yet subscribed, join our journey, and keep learning how to live not just longer, but stronger. Because in the end, longevity isn't about counting years. It's about making every year count. So here's to you. To your heart. To your mind. To your strength. To your energy. And to your life. Stay alive. Stay aware. And never stop fighting for your tomorrow.